Hello, Scorpio. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Angels, divine spirits, and guides. Okay. Man, your cards came out really quick. I didn't have to hardly even shuffle. Okay, Scorpio. You are on the road to success. Your message is, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. This is either a boss, a husband, a mother, a father. Oh boy, that card's funny. It always reminds me of somebody's mom. But it could be a dad. Relationship with an older man. Dealings or relationship. And you will be shown the way. Candle. Okay. So you are on the right road. You may be questioning that with the candle. You will be shown the way. And there's an older man involved here that you probably should not cross. Okay. Let's see where this is going. I like to just put them on the side. Listen deeply. So this is about not only hearing someone, but listening to what they're saying and taking their words into consideration. Now, it could be you or it could be the other person. Once again, we're going to put that on the side. Let's get some tarot out and see what information we can get from that. And then, sorry guys, let me just fix that real quick. And then we will talk about your messages. All right, angels, show me Scorpio. The strength card, sign of Leo. That is having the strength to do something, having the courage to overcome obstacles and to face your fears. The strength card is Leo energy. Once the first card comes out, I like to cut the deck. A lot of Leo's been coming out in the cards. Okay. Your challenge position, Scorpio, is the 10 of Pentacles. This can be so many things. This could be a family situation. You could feel like something is on shaky grounds. You could be having money troubles that you're worried about. The base of the reading, we have the Fool card, taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, starting some type of new chapter. Usually what this is based on tells me probably already happened. Let's see. In the past, this is the sign of Aries or Aquarius, if I did not say that. We have the Two of Swords, Libra energy. A very difficult decision for you to make about something. Let me just move these over. You need the strength to decide to possibly take some type of risk. On your mind, Scorpio, we have the Ace of Cups. Very nice. Okay, so you could be meeting someone new here, but that is a new beginning. That is the card of love. That is also the card of self-love, doing something for yourself. The future position, we have the Four of Swords, more Libra energy. Okay, so this is, in this particular deck, this person is thinking about taking action. If you can see that he's laying down, he's sleeping, and he's deep in thought, but in his dreams is the Knight of Swords. So he's thinking about taking some type of action to a challenging situation. All right, in your role or attitude, Scorpio, we have the Two of Pentacles. That's usually a card of balancing, weighing, comparing your options, being very busy, juggling. There's also, in this particular deck, there is the ladder to success, which we had over here, the road to success. Okay, so whatever you're doing right. In the outside influences, we have the Four of Wands, Aries energy. This can represent stability, home, family. It can also be a celebration. In your hopes or fears, Scorpio, we have the Judgment card. That is your energy. Judgment is usually, to me, a big decision that you're trying to make. It could represent a phone call, an announcement. It can also represent second chances. Right now, I don't really see that, but that's in your hopes anyway. And your final outcome, Scorpio, is the Hierophant, sign of Taurus. Okay, so there could be a marriage here. I mean, the Hierophant and the Four of Wands with the Ace of Cups, moving in together with the Ten of Pentacles, combining resources. Ace of Pentacles tells me that this is an opportunity, and the Ace of Cups as well. Queen of Swords underneath that. Okay, so there could be some type of risk, some type of adventure, something that you're thinking about going on or doing. Well, this appears to be taking something to the next level. Taking it to the next level could be moving in together, getting married, purchasing a home, deciding to have children, changing careers is even a possibility. Queen of Swords, Six of Cups is under there. So here's what I'm getting. You definitely have a decision to make. And I don't think that you're making it right now. It's almost like you're talking yourself out of it, or you're sleeping on it, or there's a very strong energy of feeling the fear and doing it anyway, taking the risk and falling off the cliff and just seeing what happens. Because it's almost like you're driving yourself crazy over some type of decision that you need to make. If you're in a relationship with an older man, your beliefs may be getting in the way with this Hierophant. You may think that society is going to look at you funny if you live with this older man or date this older man. There's also Four of Swords and Judgment in this particular deck to me is someone who could be having health issues. You may need to, this could be someone's father or grandfather or something to that effect. I feel like money is an issue here. This Ten of Pentacles is your challenge, and the Two of Pentacles is in your roller attitude. So you might be thinking something is too expensive, or it's almost like you're saying, I'll never be able to do that. It's going to cost too much money. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. I'm too old to go to school. This Ace of Cups is a card of self-love, and this listen deeply is sometimes about listening to your heart. The Two of Swords can indicate someone who's in denial, which this is in your past, and the Queen of Swords can indicate someone who needs to be logical about a situation. So it makes me feel like you really need to just face the truth about something here. Like, this needs to happen. You need to take this action. In this card, there is a P in the window with the X on it. That is the symbol for Pluto, and Judgment is also the card for Pluto. Pluto is about transformation. It's also about big, massive changes to your life. So whatever this is, it seems like it's huge. Like, I just don't. This is feel the fear, and feel the fear, face this decision, make this decision. Focus on yourself here. There's an energy of not worrying about what's important for other people, especially with this Hierophant. Like, you're standing there and you're saying, like, I have to be here. I have to do this. I have to work at this job. No, you don't. I have to live in this home. No, you don't. There's something that you want to do, and I feel like you need to take some action. But you got a decision, sleeping on a decision. This is a decision. And your beliefs, when the Judgment card is looking at the Hierophant, that's why you're not making this decision, because your beliefs are getting in the way for some reason. Beliefs can be like, I'm supposed to graduate college, and then I'm supposed to meet someone, and then we're supposed to get engaged, and then we're supposed to get married, and then we're supposed to have, and then we're supposed to move in together, and then we're supposed to have children. You can, if you want to have a baby, then have a baby. You don't need to go through all that process, and who cares what other people think, and who cares what society has to say about what you're doing. If it's self-love and it's what making you happy, then you need to do it. I mean, basically, that's what I'm getting from this reading, but the messages are so repetitive here. This is already on your mind. Now with this Ace of Pentacles here, some type of opportunity may just pop up. This could be an opportunity to go to school, because I've been seeing this for a lot of people, and this would be your calling. And you're standing there and saying, like, I can't balance school and work, like I can't keep doing this, it's too much, because the Two of Pentacles could be someone who's very busy or has a lot going on. But there's an opportunity here that I feel like you shouldn't pass up. That's all I'm going to say so far. Let's pull the Kipper out and see if we could get a little bit more information. Show me messages for Scorpio, please. All right. Well, official person, main male. There can be a proposal here as well. Someone may be thinking about proposing. That's an awful lot of cards, guys. And they're just not doing it because beliefs. Again, community. Or you're worried about you're worried about the neighborhood here. This is also a card of someone who needs help. Someone may not want to admit that they need help, or they need to make some type of change. I feel like this is like, I don't know if this is someone's grandfather, or show me someone's in denial about something. Show me Scorpio, please. They don't want to admit that they need help. They don't want to ask others for help. Despair. Yes. Show me one more for Scorpio, please. Male. Occupation. Occupation. Okay. So occupation can be putting in effort. This is usually my card of someone who can't find a job. Doesn't always have to be. And someone may be working 2 jobs here just to make ends meet, and they may be thinking about letting go of one of the jobs. House. Working from home. Okay, so someone here may have their own business and working a job and thinking about taking a risk on ditching something. But money is on your mind here. There's an opportunity to do this. I'm getting like this very strong feeling that you have to do what makes you happy. Show me Scorpio, please. Messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. All right. Go within. Again, with this decision. You're a very intuitive person, and Scorpio, you're very intuitive. Come on. There are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart. Again, listen to your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. Okay, so you're not taking any action right now, and they're telling you that that is okay. But there's something here that you, oh, look at this Ace of Cups again. There's something here that you know you need to do. Announcing a wonderful new emotional, here's the announcement, a new emotional experience. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart and the Star card. This is a wonderful time in your life where difficulties fall away and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. So the timing is right to make these plans. I get this, here's this Emperor. There's an older man here. I'm not sure why that is significant for some of you. This is long-term as well. The 10 of Pentacles. You're tossing these ideas around, you're moving these money around. It's almost like you're making a list of pros and cons here. Your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic with that Queen of Swords. I knew that. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. Somebody needs help here. Now, you may need help in starting your own business. You may need to help this older man by, I don't know if you're moving in with someone. You just know that there's something here that you need to do. And it's requiring some logic. All right, I'm going to pull you some angel answers. You can start focusing. Oh my goodness, they're falling all over the place. All right, hold on. You can start focusing on a question, or not the right time, it's coming out. We're not going to take that because I wasn't ready. Angels, show me the answers to Scorpio's questions, please. What do my Scorpios need to know? Okay, we're going to take that one. You can ask one question or you can ask all three questions if you want. Just make sure that you get your answers right, okay? Show me the answers to Scorpio's questions, please. I feel like you're the one saying it's not the right time because this card said that it is divine timing. One of them said something about divine timing. It is, the timing is right to make long-term plans. So whatever, it's not necessarily taking action, but it is putting something into motion. Something that may not happen for a few months. Like if you are shopping for a new home, you know, then you need to start the mortgage process. Or if you're shopping for a new car, you need to start the buying process, like figuring out what you want. There's just something that you need to take the first step towards. If you need to find a new job or you want to open your own business, then just put in, you know, it's not going to happen overnight, but you can take one little step of action each day. Ask your angels is on the bottom of the deck. That is for everyone. Okay, answer 1, answer 2, answer 3. Here are your answers. Scorpio, no. Somebody got a no. Unlikely also. Uh-oh. Big happy changes. So I feel like it's unlikely that things are going to get any better in the situation that you're in. I mean, you have this Fool card, you have the Ace of Coins, you have the Ace of Cups twice. This is even these 2 twos, 3 twos, 4 twos with the Judgment card. There's a change that needs to be made. And you're going to be so much happier when you start taking steps towards this situation, whatever it is. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information from the Quantum deck. What final message do you have for my Scorpios? The final message for Scorpio, please. Final message for Scorpio. Like, all right, this one, I'm going to take this one. Victim mentality, and it is coming out reversed. On the bottom of the deck, we have the loving man, which is reversed. All right, so I like to read these from the book. I like victim mentality in reverse because in this particular card, this man feels like he's chained here to this bed and his emotions are getting in the way, again, with that waterfall in the mirror. But when it's reversed, it probably means something a lot better. I feel like that's the big happy changes. Consciousness. Sorry, guys. The way they have this book set up is weird. Okay. Victim mentality reversed. When this card is reversed, the rope falls off the man's wrist. Perfect. Allowing him to just step away. This indicates your ability to get out of a situation that's been very disempowering to you, or at least to take your power back within it. That's the Emperor, taking your power back. If you've remained passive in your own life, your soul longs for you to acknowledge your value and your inner strength. What is it that you want? Know that you are ready to do so now. You have finally mustered up the courage and the will. All you need to do is stand up. This may be a little frightening to you at first, but don't give up. Let the clarity of your spirit carry you through. Once again, the strength, the courage to make a decision. So I like that it came out in reverse, because I feel like that rope is being removed from your hand and you're ready to cut your attachment to something, because you're listening to your heart and you know that the situation that you're in just isn't acceptable anymore, and it's time for you to not let the beliefs of society get in the way. You need to take back your power and do something for yourself with that self-love. All right, with that said, you will be shown the way. The candle, I don't know who this arrogant, boastful person is. Didn't really come out. I'm getting a very strong energy of an older man here for someone. So with that said, I am going to leave that there. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. Good luck with your situation, and I will see you soon.